Hello and welcome back. Today's video is going to be a review of some brow gels. Now, one of them is the wrong shade obviously, but I've had it a while and it was before I dyed my hair. But I have been testing these all out for quite a few weeks and trying them in different ways and with other products and all that kind of jazz, so I thought I would share my opinion with you. We will start with the Benefit GimMe Brow. Now this is in the shade light to medium, so this is before I dyed my hair, so I was more looking for an ashy toned colour, that sort of shade, and this is definitely it. I like the colour of this product, I like the size of the brush. My only issue is I don't enjoy the cost. It retails for $17.50. As you'll see in the video, I tend to wipe off the end, the base of the brush, because it tends to gloop up there. This does add some fibres to my brows, so it does fill them ever so slightly, not huge amounts, but it is one of the better ones for doing that. You get 3 grams of product in this little tube, so not too bad. It wears well. It does generally hold my brows in place, and it's great for those natural days when you just want something on your brows and just to comb through. All of these are just good for by themselves for natural kind of days. This also works well over powder products and that kind of stuff, but for $17.50 I personally won't repurchase this in another shade, and I don't think I will repurchase it full stop. It doesn't do all of that for $17.50. I think possibly because it was one of the first on the market, it got away with pricing at that point, and because it's a Benefit product as well. But I don't think it's all that in a bag of chips. You know, the formula is quite nice, it's quite creamy of itself, and as I said, it does well at adding fibres to my lashes and stuff, or to my brows, but it's not the best at all, not by a long mile. Now, the next product is the L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper. Now, you can see I've applied these, I've gone, and this is in medium dark, so I got this after I dyed my hair and I needed another brow gel because I dyed my hair. This retails for $5.99, and again it's got quite a nice small brush and I appreciate that. It does gloop a bit at the base, they all do ever so slightly, so I recommend wiping that off before you use any of these. And again, this adds a small amount of additional fibres, I guess, to my brows. I don't know if that's what it says, but it does add a wee bit more thickness to my brows without being overly clumpy. I generally like this one the most. This is my favourite at the minute. You get, this is a lot bigger for starters, you get 7 mil. So you get 3 grams with this and you get 7 grams with this. Big difference for $5.99. I also quite enjoy using this over my Soap and Glory Archery brows, the brow tint. So I'll tint my brows, you know, however with that, and then I'll go over it with this sort of towards the ends to hold everything in place. This is a really good job of holding my brows in place, and it's really nice, as I said, for those natural days by itself. Would definitely recommend it. It does say it comes with fibres, etc., and I do think it does add a bit of volume. I always will tend to comb my brows through obviously before and then again after, anytime I use these products, so it's, you know, you can see that the fibres are there and I can sort of shape it a wee bit better and stuff. I really quite like this, would definitely recommend it. As I said, it's my favourite. The brush is a good size and the formula is quite good. It's not overly creamy, it's a wee bit thinner than the Benefit one, but that's not a problem, frankly. I have no issues with it, would recommend it, check it out. The third one is the Rimmel Brightest Way. Oh, I should mention, so there's only 2 shades available for the Benefit. There are 3 shades available with the L'Oreal. Better already, as in there is a light one and then there's the medium dark one. So there's light to medium, medium to dark, I think that's the way it works, and a clear one. So there's 3 different ones that way. This has the most shade range. This is the Rimmel Brightest Way. This has got 4 shades, one of those being a clear one, so it's got 3 colours and a clear one. I have the shade, now come on, where are you written? It's not written on it, how frustrating. I think it's possibly the darkest brown one. I'm not entirely sure. It's a bit annoying it's not written on it, but I will link it down below and you'll check out the blog post and I'll let you know the shade range there. I think this is possibly the darkest one though. This retails for $3.99 and you get 5 grams, so slightly cheaper but you get less as well. I do like this product. I think it does a good job. I think I made a hash of applying it in the video, but you can see it's really easy to clean up. I just use a cotton tip and just rub it off. It's good. I can do that with all of them. Very handy. The one thing I don't like about this is the brush is a wee bit bigger, which isn't, you know, the end of the world at all. You can easily comb it through and shape it and clean it up with a spoolie. Also, the colour, I prefer the shade of the L'Oreal one, the darker one. This is good. The formula is quite nice. It can be a wee bit lumpy of itself, but again, that's probably because it's adding some sort of fibres, but it doesn't say that on this. This is just literally a styling gel which says sculpts and defines, so I'm not sure if it's attempting to add fibres or not, so you know, not entirely sure on that one, but it does a really good job. If I had to choose between these two, I would definitely go with the L'Oreal one. I just prefer the brush and the formula and everything else. This is still a good product though. I still appreciate it. You know, the formula is actually pretty good. There's very little in it. This is possibly a slightly thicker formula, but it does well at depositing the product on there, and it generally actually holds my brows in place, does all the stuff it's supposed to do. I just prefer the L'Oreal colour and brush. So, you know, if you are looking for more, for example, if I hold them up together, you can possibly see they're slightly different colour wise. So this one is darker and this one is more of a sort of, it's got a warmer tan colour to it. Maybe if I actually just do that on the back of my hand, quite gross, but you'll get the idea. So that's the L'Oreal one. It's darker and it's more of a cool tone brown. This is the Rimmel, so it's warmer and it's lighter. So I sometimes use them in combination when I'm really looking to add some extra add some extra depth to my brows, I guess. Dimension, colour, make them look a wee bit more natural, because you know, that's exactly what's going on here. These brows are different because I've done them using the soap and Glory, so apologies, but I did a face of impressions video and I was demonstrating a different product. But you can see from the videos that I've done of these, you can see what they look like, and there will be pictures up on the blog and that kind of jazz. And if you haven't noticed already, my blog has been redesigned and redone, and isn't it looking fabulous? I think so. Anyway, I'm going to shoot on. I hope you're keeping well. Thank you so much for watching. Please like if you like, please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video.